My name is Nicole, and I'm one of the lucky ones. What made my mom so special to me was that she was literally my best friend. We spoke every single day. She could sing. She thought she could sing, and she thought she could dance. She had a mentality of dance like no one was watching, so she was able to dance in her own way and have fun, especially with her grandkids. She loved to dance with them. Daughters and mothers, they always have their history of battles, but I think a lot of the times when we would clash, she would just kind of sit and settle into herself and smile, and she would say, you know, job well done, because she really appreciated the fact that I wouldn't stand down in a situation and not be heard. When I came back from college, one day I told her, I said, you know, there's a whole world outside, and you're just sitting in here reading books, watching TV. You could do something better. Maybe about a week before I got ready to go back to school, she told me that she needed me to take her to the airport. And she said, well, I met these people in my book club, and one of them invited me to go to a ComiCon that they're having in Texas. And I was like, are you insane? You're just gonna get up and go somewhere that someone you've never met? And she was like, well, no, it's about 6 of us. And so I said, okay. So I dropped her off at the airport and waited that night, really nervous, and she called me. The lady that invited them to Texas owned a mansion. She had a huge plot of land with horses, and they had like the most amazing time. And I couldn't believe that she took it to that level. My mom was a Trekkie. I thought she was gonna take baby steps, and she just flew clear to Texas to meet somebody that happened to be a millionaire. She liked to read a lot. She had thousands and thousands of books. She would connect with some of the authors, and it was funny, there was one author by the name of Frances Ray that continuously saw my mom always giving responses to all of the books that she had came out with, and she actually mailed her a manuscript and had her read it for her. She was so excited. She felt like it was like Secret Service manila envelope that she got from this author who was her favorite, and she loved it. That author ended up passing away in 2013 from breast cancer. And so it was kind of eerie that someone that so far away that she connected with also was going through the same struggle. She was diagnosed in 2012. She had a mole that took a shape, changed, and it actually started to open up, and it was a sore. And unfortunately for my mom, she was very scared, and she didn't tell anybody. She kept it a secret for way too long, to the point where a vessel had ruptured. And when she went to the hospital, they knew that it was breast cancer, and they had the feeling that it was stage 4. And she started going through chemotherapy, and the wound closed back up, and then they went ahead and they had the mastectomy. It was maybe about 6 months, and then the wound opened up again. They pretty much told her at that point that we should start looking into hospice care. And I remember when the doctor left, I think that was the first time that I started to break down. And my mom just looked at me and she said, wipe the tears away and suck it up and keep trucking. Because she was like, you're gonna be seen as the head of this family now. And she was like, and you can't let something like this break you down to the point that you don't wanna finish helping everybody else that's gonna need your support. And I remember thinking to myself, the fact that she could be that strong, even in that situation as she was being told that she didn't have that much time left, was just something that I definitely wanted to take with me. I mean, that to me solidified the strength that that woman had. When my mother was in hospice, I was there just about every night. And the last night, you know, I was talking to her, and breathing was starting to get labored, and we went to sleep, and I woke up that morning and she was still breathing, and I said, oh, okay, she's still here. And then I went back to sleep for maybe a half an hour, and when I looked back up, she was gone. And I felt a huge level of peace. I mean, outside of wanting to cry and being upset, I was more settled within myself because I was happy that I was there. I was happy that she wasn't alone and that she knew that I was there with her. And so when I look back at it, there's no regrets that I have. The only thing that has maybe stood out more to me now is just the value of family. I just know how important and valuable it is to be there when it comes to your loved ones and your friends.